that's that sort of when a singer kind of has to have the soul. So if the lyrics mean something, like Elton John obviously sang with a lot of soul, "This Goodbye Yellow Brick Road," but didn't have a clue what he was singing about. But he could imagine perhaps, you put, even though it's not in the first person, it is first person. So, but he, instead of, it's not about him, he's singing I, but he becomes the character. So it's written in the first person, but he's singing as this country quarterback toad. I don't know the lyrics, but yeah, I think that you've got to invest the soul into the lyric. One of the interesting things you sort of touched on is that there are lyrics that will only go with a certain sort of melody, and like a heavier metal-y kind of piece, or I find rap, if you read rap lyrics, they can pretty well, it's intriguing, they can go with comedy, or they can go with a lot of things, but there's certain styles of music that lend, just aesthetically for me, that only lend themselves to certain chords almost. You could, I know I've got some lyrics of Mr. Bass Things back there, and it's a tough one, because it's one I wanted to finish off, but it's like, not today, Jordan, and then, I don't know. But yeah, I think another thing is, with collaboration, is it's a challenge. You go, wow, what's going to come up today? You get a whole series of chords, and you got to put a melody to it, and then you got to put lyrics that you might end up singing in 10 years' time to it. So it's a real good, it's a challenge. And trust is a big factor, because empathy, love, laughter, you got to have that with your partner.
And it's kind of, it makes it something else. It's like, it's kind of the processing, I mean, let go a little bit and just trust. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm overusing that word, but it's true. But it makes it something else, and it takes it out of places. And then even if you're not happy with the song at the end of the day, you still probably learn something from that anyway. Like, I think jamming with lots of other people, I mean, even if you don't think necessarily that you came up with the goods, so to speak, oh, that song's, I'm happy with that. It doesn't really matter, because there's still, you found out another way to the same end, if you know what I mean. And that kind of, it's interesting in a musical sense, to learn how other people's processes work, and